kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, takes the shot, he scores!
Tonight's starting lineups. For Baldwin at attack, Trevor Brain, Ethan McCluckey, Cody Garrett. At midfield, Charles Pickle, Gavin Serafini, Owen Kladowski. At defense, Tyler Sullivan, Dolan Ward, Evan Sparza, and in the goal, Scott Wilson. For Peters, at attack, Elliot Schratz, AJ Vasilko, Chase Cogley. At midfield, Riley Grudai, Brady Knight, Justin Tornator. Defense, Mark Logan, Micah Mosier, Dalton Havers. And in the goal, Mario Pusateri.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's matchup between your home team, Peters Township, versus the visiting Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. Peters enters tonight's contest 7-2 with a resounding victory on Tuesday against our opponents from the south of here, Cannon-McMillan, by a score of 15-5. Most of the goals for Cannon-Mac coming in fourth quarter rather. So it was definitely an impressive win against Cannon-Mac. Tonight's opponents, Baldwin, are struggling a little bit this season. They don't have a good depth. I'm not seeing any reserves on their bench. So with this conditions today, high temperatures, it might be something that we wear them down very quickly. So the whistle sounded, and Baldwin has possession. They are in the purple uniform. On your screen, they'll be traveling right to left. Peters in possession from number 4 with a quick shot by number 8, or either that or it was over his head. So it looks like there will be Baldwin's possession of the ball. Good pressure by number 39, Elliot Schratz. Turnover 8 had it, AJ Vasilko, number 8, playing attack, as well as 39, Elliot Schratz, and number 3, Chase Cogley. Midfield, Riley Grudai, Brad Knight, number 5, and Justin Tornator, number 11. On defense, Mark Logan, Micah Mosier. Let's set the rest of the defense here once I see their numbers. Quick score here by number 3, Chase Cogley, making it 1-0, and that took all of 53 seconds. So Peters on the board early and likely to be often. I would imagine the varsity will get limited playing time, especially when there's a game tomorrow against a solid team from Detroit. Detroit Central is visiting, so look for some early subs here from Coach Bow. Face-off win by number 4 to number 8. Shot on goal by number 8. Possession maintained by Peters in the white uniform. Good save by the goalie on a shot by 39. That pass was intercepted by number 4. Nice assist to number 39, Elliot Schratz. At the 10:25 mark, it's now 2-0 Peters Township. And there's a quick timeout I do believe. Pretty sure it was by Baldwin. Probably wants to discuss maybe cycling better on defense or what, but timeout. Yeah, that was on Baldwin. Typically on defense, we have Micah Moser, 37. Mark Logan, number 88. Number 30, Trent Pajocic at times. Number 26, Nick Corey. In goal tonight also is number 9, Mary Pusateri. Apologize for the mispronunciation of any of the names. Dalton Nevers, number 48, also on defense on the field. So the only taking the face-off for Peters would be Sam Gorgonino, and also number 23 on the field for Peters, Roman Marino. Nice push by Elliott to get the player out of bounds. Peters has possession. A pass to Roman Marino. On the field is Noah Schratz, number 43. There's a shot by Roman Marino, number 23, goal at the 9:54 mark. As expected, Peters is using their talent and skill and just racking up the goals. Actually much hotter than typical for this time of year. I'm sure some of the players will be happy to get an early break today, given that they have a game tomorrow. There's a pass to number 8. Peters still in possession. 5 off, 43 on. And that was 3-8. Goal, number 8, A.J. Vasilko at 9:36. Peters pretty much scoring at will at this point, as you can see. Not much defense to slow us down. So this game should provide a perfect opportunity for some of the JV players to play in a varsity game, get some experience. That was 13 on the face-off, out of play. So Baldwin will have that face-off win. Number 13 with the pressure on the Baldwin player, number 9. Going around behind the goal. That ball is going to be picked up by number 48, Dalton. He crosses the center line. See if he takes it himself. Now he'll lost that ball. Good pressure by Baldwin. Caused loss of possession. Able to get it to number 19. (22), number Sean Marshall with it. So number 8 is getting called for a penalty offside over the center line. It's a change of possession. Yeah, I didn't know if the official was going to call it, but it was in plain view. So just got that 1 foot over the line, and hence the infraction called. A game like this, not going to matter, but with our schedule tightening up here in some of the latter games against North Allegheny, Mount Lebanon, Mars, that's not an error you want to commit. So. That sun is brutal. It's all right. See if 87 can get a score. He does. Number 3 to 87. That is Josh Drake for a score at 8:09. I guess the good news is that if we keep this up, we'll have a running clock before the end of the first quarter. So, but 4-0. Peter's thoroughly dominating this game thus far, and we're only less than 4 minutes into it. I said Baldwin, no GAV team, so their program is not at the level I'm sure they'd like it to be, and hopefully for the sport itself that they get some youth involved in middle school and be able to provide more players at the varsity level. It's a nice win by number 13, Sam. So number 3 to 8. So that's another score for number 8. So that makes it 6-0. Excuse me, at 7:50. Yes, this is really an overmatched team at this point. So now it's okay. Well, giving some of the players that don't typically get playing time a chance to get on the field, maybe get a point or two, play some defense. Get an opportunity to execute at the varsity level. So we see 16 at the first time. Aiden Perker, he's on the field. Another goal by 22, Sean Marshall, and that comes at 7:20. So I may not be far off on my prediction of 15 before the quarter. It's only 7:20. We've had a few lopsided wins thus far in the season. This one is just. Unfortunately for Baldwin, a tough day. They're going to be manhandled, I'm pretty sure, until we get to some of the maybe JV players, in which case see a little bit more competitive game. 13 on the face-off again, able to win that. So Sam doing a nice job with that. And there's a errant pass and a turnover. So again, against the higher quality teams, that's something you don't want to see. There's a missed opportunity for Baldwin to gain possession, but they threw it out of bounds. And for those athletes, it's a tough day trying to stay focused in a lopsided win thus far. It's hard. Roman Marino with a shot, a little bit off target. Peters in possession. And that's number 8 to 39. His second goal, and that makes it 8-0 at 6:22. Yeah, they're fortunately they're just playing with them, and not a lot you can do. You got to play the team you're scheduled with, and 13 again for the face-off. Again, I only see two players for Baldwin on the sideline, so again, their options are limited at this point. As a coach, you try to say the right words for motivation, but their season's been disappointing, I'm sure, for them as well. White in possession. Again, this is a game for White, for Peters to spread it around, give some players that don't typically have an opportunity to play as much or have opportunities to score, be in the game. I see number 42 is in. Our starting goalie is Zach Corey. He's in, playing midi. I think number 8 took his eye off the ball there. That was a perfect opportunity. .39 in possession for Peters. Settling it down till offense gets reset. Three with the shot, a little wide of the target as well, so AJ gonna bring it back into play to 39 to 16. Little pressure by Baldwin, extending their defense. Over to 42, back to 8. Had a cutter there for a minute. Might have been a tough pass from the player's point of view. Sun's about sunset below the horizon, which will be good for viewing. There's 39 with it, passing it to 43. Went off the goalie's stick, so and that's 3 with a goal. Chase Cogley at the 3:33 mark. So up to 9 now, 9-0. Brad Knight back in the game, number 5. With the possession. Number 8 to Chase. Decides to hold on to it. Over to 39. Sean Marshall with it, getting pressure by Baldwin, number 7. Roman Marino on the field, number 23. And there's another goal by Josh Drake, number 87. That came at the 2:55 mark. It is 10-0. Peters Township. Looks like 22, Sean Marshall will be taking the face-off. With 26 on the field, Nick Corey, as well as Roman Marina. .26 off, 43 on. Pass from 39 to 43, wide right. Trying to get another score in here before the end of the quarter. Fortunately, that pass was picked off by the goalie. Ball's on the field. Out of play, white ball. Good pressure by Peters. To regain possession. I think that ball got away from Chase. See if he can save it. He does. Good play by him. Pass to 8. 39 shot blocked. Just over a minute left in the quarter. It's been moved by number 22 over to 23. Shot missed its mark by 3. 49 seconds left. .43 in possession. .43 on it with it. Chooses to give it up versus and that's a goal by number 3 again. That makes it 11-0 with 19 seconds left. That was a push so Baldwin will have it with, again, 12 seconds left here. 15 on for them, for Baldwin. That was an easy save on that shot. So we end the first quarter with Peters Township in complete dominance of Baldwin by the score of 11-0. The second quarter getting ready to happen here, and as mentioned earlier, Peters Township with an utterly dominant performance in the first quarter, racking up 11 goals to none by Baldwin. They may have had one shot with under 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Peters won that face-off in their switch sides of the field. Some of the starters are now sitting on the bench. That was a behind-the-back shot by 22 that missed its mark. Pressure, good check by number 43. See if he can move it around and get another tally on the board for us. Not sure why number 10 took that shot. If that was 10, that was... Yeah, that was long range for a long pole, but they'll learn. Anyways, 16 on the field for Peters. Lost the ball. Trying to do maybe a little too much with that possession. Pass upfield to Baldwin, and I may roll out of play. So that's a turnover for Baldwin, and number 2 has it. Charlie Caputo. And we turn it over. Probably see a little less tight play here now that some of the starters are being withheld. As I said, tomorrow's game against Detroit Central, I believe, will be a much sterner test for our team. They're one of the better teams from Michigan, and I'm sure the boys are looking forward to that one as well. So a little deflection by number 30, Trent. 30 trying to break through. There's a pass. Nice stop by Mario. Up to 22. Ball still on the carpet. Crosses midfield. Little screen set by 87. Shot by 43. Tracked well by the keeper. 43 with the intercept. See if he goes around and shoots. Oh, that was a nice turnover by 43. Noah Schratz to retain possession and shoot on goal. Nice spin move, and gets a goal for Peters, making it 12-0. That was at 8:58. So headsy play by Noah, not wanting to risk maybe a pass with that. So that's something that maybe see more from him as well. So we have Sam at the face-off line with 15 at the end, and not sure who the other one is. Maybe number 10. That's Eli. Number 2 comes out with the ball, moving upfield nicely. Looks like he wants to score as well, and he does. So a solo shot by number 2 to get on the board, making it 13-0. And that came at the 8:29 mark. And we do have a running clock. Maybe it was 12 goals, so it may have been an error earlier saying it was 15. So running clock now for Peters. Just a gorgeous day for all around. Probably a little bit warmer than normal. Hence the coach subbing early and often, given that got a game tomorrow and 3 next week as well. As mentioned earlier, Peter's going to face some tougher tests here with Bethel Park on the 17th. And then Norwin on the 20th. And then the next day, North Allegheny. North Allegheny, always a stern test. And then Lebo the following week, which I'm sure everybody's got circled on their calendars. Nice stop by Mario, number 8. Getting to number 2 again. .35, looking to score, unable to at that point. .35 with it again. Good defense by the goalie. Able to get it out to 22. Going to get a midi on, number 16. So Peter's slowing the pace down a little bit, looking to cycle it through the offense. Missed that cutter. Number 22. Still has it despite that move. There's not enough room, too many bodies there to get a clean shot. Pass to number 7. Flag. Might have been a push in the back. No matter, Peter's still in possession. Might have been a shot by number 14. .25 on, 87 off, 22 off, 16 off. So replaces the middies. Peters replaced the middies, Baldwin as well. So number 17 in the penalty box for Baldwin. Not sure if it was 30 seconds or a minute, but so Peters' main advantage here. See if they can score with 4:10 in the second quarter. .17 back on the field, even strength. Timeout by Baldwin. Some confusion about whether or not that player could be on the field. Called timeout. Not sure. 15 on now, so maybe he was trying to sub a different player, but so Baldwin deep in their own territory, trying to bring it upfield. Pressure by Peters. And that's probably cross-checking. So Peters could be a man down here shortly. Just under 3 minutes in the quarter. There's a shot. So penalties on number 7 for Peters. So getting some long poles out there on this penalty. So for Baldwin, this would be a perfect time to try to get a score on the board here. There's a nice pass. Oh, it was intercepted. See who comes up with it. It's on the ground. Looks like number 10 thus far, but stick hit by Baldwin. There's a scoop by 42. Zach Corey. There's a pass. A 35. Checked by the defense. Lost the ball. Goalie outlets it to number 7 for Baldwin. Penalty over for Peters. Number 7 back on the field. Pass. Oh, and he buries it. Number 35 with the score for Peters Township. Cole Majesty. Okay, so we are at 14-0 here with 1:20 in the first quarter. Another win for Peters in the face-off. 13 with it. Oh, another score by 35. That makes it 15-0 with 35 seconds left. .13 with the draw, Sam. Didn't know if Baldwin had called a timeout, but the horn sounded. Okay, we're getting ready for the second half of this game. 13 back on the draw for Peters. I think they're going to signal possession Baldwin. So to recap, Peters utterly dominant in every facet of this game, from face-offs to defense to their offense. So it's 15-0, running clock. Number 2 moving it upfield. There's a pass to number 14. Don't know that he was expecting it, but able to keep it from going out of play. To number 15. Nice shot. That was Ben Skiles with the goal for Peters Township, making it 16-0. So 13 with it momentarily, but he got his pocket picked by Baldwin, so worth noting that Peters Township is under new leadership this year. Entire new coaching staff in place. Coach Jake Bowe from cut his teeth at Hempfield, which we will be playing later on this year. I think think he was there for 4 or 5 years. So to play your prior school should be interesting. I know they probably have that one circled on their calendar as well. He was really proud of the job that he did there, creating a program that is having success. So that is upcoming as well. So he comes in having played at W&J and then went right into coaching, and now is at Peters. So we're happy he's aboard, and as well as his assistant coaches. Always a transition there when you bring in a new coach and his assistants. And Baldwin gets on the board. Nice shot by number 48, making it 15-1. That came at like the 8:46 mark. So looks like 13 is taking the majority of the face-offs here for Peters. 99 on the field, as well as 15 that scored that one goal for us earlier. Or pass, rather, pass to number 7. There's 15 with a shot. Oh, bounced off the upper pipe. 7 with it. That's Repepi on the field, number 15. Getting it over to 14. Ben has it, number 7. Well, that was a tough pass to handle by 7. Out of play, so that's a turnover for Peters. 6 off the field for 26 coming in. 6 was Luke Thomas. 26 is Nick Corey. Won't be able to keep track of all these people. 45 was on momentarily as well. Like to acknowledge players by names. As a parent, it's always nice to hear your child's name called. 29 on the field. That's Enzo Zampetti. So it looks like Peters is emptying the bench. Given the 15-goal margin here, no chance really of a comeback. Nice save by Mario. Decides to take it upfield a little bit. There's an open 42, Zach Corey. Pretty decent midfielder in his own right, but he's number 1 goalie, or 1A, 1B, however you want to slice it. I believe he's headed to Oberlin College next year. We have a few players headed to continue their playing days. Noah Schratz at Alderson Broadus. I do believe Mason Schultz at Chatham. Both Riley Grudai and Brad Knight, they're headed to Seton Hill. And I know Mario's playing. I just can't recall the school right now, so wanted to acknowledge them as well. More about that coming up on Senior Rec here in a week and a half or so. We do have another goal, so that's 17-1. Possession by Peters. I do believe the JV does practice with varsity, so as far as playing against maybe a little bit older, more skilled players, should not be a foreign concept to some of these younger players. They often refer to, the speed of the game is different, but there was another shot by Baldwin. Nice outlet to Zach, although he was turning the wrong way. Excuse me, that could be Sam. Pass just a little bit behind 15, so 14-15 just didn't quite make the connection. Long pole deciding not to cross over. Instead, passing it. And there's another shot and score by Baldwin, so make it 17-2. Number 10 scoring for Baldwin. And this this was exactly what we saw yesterday, Tuesday, in the game against Canamac, where wholesale substitution was making, and as they say, the starters, they develop a chemistry, they have that timing and rhythm down on some of the plays, and I believe that was another timeout by Baldwin. We're at the 2:45 mark of the third quarter. We have a new face-off player, number 48, Dalton Evers, having a go at it. And he wins that one. So coast to coast, Dalton with the score, number 48. That makes it 18-2. Sam with another win. Good pressure by Baldwin, despite the score. Not quitting. Oh, shot by 16. That goalie was able to deflect it. Again, defensively, Baldwin is continue their pressure. And number 14 gets on the board, as I said. So Gabe with his first score of the year, I do believe. That makes it 19-2 with a minute and a half, third quarter rather. There's not a whole heck of a lot you can do right now if you're Baldwin. Just try to finish the game, no injuries, and Think about what you might be telling your players after this one. So despite Peter's score this season, they have been in some pretty close matches. Last-minute goal against Pine Richland lifted them to a 9-8 victory, and then we ran into a pesky Central Catholic team that gave us all we could handle. Ended up winning that game by 2. So the only losses are really to 2 New York teams. They traveled to Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and on a wet, dreary evening went into overtime on Friday. Lost to Lakeshore, and then Saturday morning lost with a minute left in regulation. So both defeats by 1 goal, and that is the end of the third quarter. So 12 minutes left in this contest. Peters Township winning 19-2 against the Baldwin team. So a little bit of music in the background here. Just wanted to let the viewers know in case they're interested. We do have a game next Monday at Bethel, and then Thursday at Norwin, and then NA comes to town. And then the following week, I'm pretty sure we have Mount Lebo somewhere on the schedule. So again, some tight, tough games upcoming. And tonight's game, well, it's one of those games. You get them now and then. We do have a new goalie in place, number 66. Bruce Higginbotham. Again, I probably botched that name. So, new goalie in place for Peters, number 66. See number 20 on the field for defense, Nathan. Stinelli, Nathan Stinelli, number 20. That's going to be a penalty against Peters. Probably because he ran into him. You can't run into a player. You can push them out, but you can't run like you're trying to tackle somebody. So looks like he's feeling that a little bit. I don't know if the stick got up and got him in the neck area. That area is exposed, and if you get your stick up high, it certainly can hurt a little bit. So that was on number 13. So Baldwin with a man up here. See if they could add to their tally of 2 goals. Nice save by 66. Looking to clear. See if White can come up with it. It'd be a win for us. There you go. That's Zach Corey. Zach frustrated with the call on that play. Smacking himself in the helmet, not head, helmet. Nick Corey on the field. And that's a score for Baldwin. So they did score, and that came at the 10-minute mark roughly of the fourth quarter, 19-2. 3. Wait, I see a whistle and a flag. Not sure what that's about. Just have to wait till the officials discuss it. I thought they signaled goal good, but we're not showing it on the scoreboard, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens here in the 9 remaining minutes of the fourth quarter. And number 16 not able to get it. I think there's a little bit of a scrum taking place for that possession. Whistle blows. So Peters is going to end up with that possession. Signals the official. Luke Thomas looking to get on the field here. Nice pressure by Peters. Ball's on the field. Let's see. Nice scoop. Probably by Nick Corey. He might want to try to get a score of his own. Nice pass. Oh. Is he going to get credit for it? 15? I don't know if I'd take it, but that is a goal by John Rapepi, making it 20-3. So they did put that other goal for Baldwin up there. 20-3. And timeout, Baldwin. I think their coach is looking to have clarification on that goal, whether or not it should be allowable or not, because it did look like it. I don't even know if the Peters player was inside the crease, but that official was right there. So either way, I think it's going to be a good goal for Peters. 20-3, 7:20 left in the game. About to be in play again here. 7:20 left in the game. Clean win by 13. Pass, I think, to 45 rather. Keen Dornan just beyond his reach. So 35 on defense. Cole Majeski in. And 99 is in the field on the field as well. Brendan Murphy. 29. Enzo Zappetti. 45. And there we go. Trying to make a splash play when all I needed to do was maybe do a little high-low action and would have scored. Anyways. Peter's still in possession. Coach may tell him just to cycle a little bit, take some time off the clock. Certainly no need to score here at this point, with 6 minutes remaining. Nice move by 15. Ooh. Nice play by the goalie to get a foot save on that. So despite the lopsided score, I think both teams have really continued to maintain their decorum, where not a lot of pushing, shoving, after whistles, penalties and such. Another move by John. Just bounced in front of the cage and not able to get it in. Sometimes in these lopsided games, one team starts venting their frustration on another, whether it be by the cheering of the team winning or the fact that you're getting your butts kicked. Anyways, 35 with it, moving around, not able to get it past the goalie. So 21, able to clear to 16, a whistle. think it'll be Baldwin's ball no matter what. 13 and 16 coming on the field for Peters. 6 off, or maybe just 16 on the field. Nice D. Not sure who that is bringing it upfield, but good pace to it. Nice D, able to. The problem with those long pulls, it's easy to get that ball dislodged from your stick. Oh, was another shot that missed. It's still Peters' ball. Definitely some young players on the field for Peters. Can't say much about Baldwin since they only had 2 bench players. Not sure the makeup of their team either, whether it's a mix of all classes or heavy on younger underclassmen. No harm, no foul with that pass. 3 minutes left. So 16 gets the score. So Aiden Perker with the score for Peters. Adding insult to injury. Long pole getting the score. Just about finished with this one. 2:10 remaining. Quick turnaround shot by 15. As I said, some of these players that don't get into varsity games that often, trying to make a play. Nathan, number 20 on the field. No one's possession yet. Still in play. Oh. So over the center line. So that gives the ball to Baldwin. 30 will start play. Okay, another save by 66. I think 30 was intent on trying to shoot that the minute he had possession. Some nice passing. And 25 is going to get on the board for Peters. Leo Hunter. So that makes it 22-3. And this should have been the last score of the game. Maybe they could drag this face-off off and then just hold the ball. No sense in adding insult to injury at this point. I mean, 22-3 is a thoroughly dominating performance. Not sure the coaches can get much off of this in terms of gauging the level of play of their team today. It was well, again, I give Baldwin credit. They haven't given up, and they continue to play the game. And there's the horn. Well, words don't aptly describe this game tonight. Final score: Peters Township 22, Baldwin 3. Thank you for all the support to make this broadcast possible. look forward to future ones, and please tune in and check the schedule for our upcoming games. Thank you and good night from Confluence Stadium at Peters Township High School.